Make sure you go and check out carmarshal.com. Over 100,000 new and used cars from dealers. You shop, you see what you like, negotiate prices, and get you a very good deal. What is going on, everybody? It's Jade Black. Of course, I'm here with another video. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, all the people who support and people who watch the content. I appreciate that. I need y'all to do something for me. I need you to go into the description box, all right? Subscribe to Basic Social Politics with Jade Black. I'm trying to get that channel to 1,000 subscribers. If I can get close to 900, I'll start posting videos. There's a certain type of video I'm going to post on there, so make sure you go and subscribe. Okay. Also, hopefully you're liking and sharing this video, because this is going to be sort of like a continuation of a video I did in regards to Big Sean. I did a video on Big Sean, and shout out to everybody who shared that video. And it spoke about Big Sean talking about needing a new start, dealing with a lot of things as far as a dysfunctional relationship is concerned. And he was speaking about Jhene Aiko and how it was just toxic. And he even made a couple videos on Instagram, and he spoke about how toxic it was and how he needed to get out of that. He needed to find who he was, basically, and they broke up late last year, and Big Sean seems to be getting more and more into a better place. Well, Jhene Aiko has not moved on. As a matter of fact, she was in the comment section, I believe his comment section, basically begging him to come back. She left this long post on his IG, or a particular IG, where he had commented on, I think he was speaking on Nipsey Hussle. He commented, "We still feel your energy. Thank you, Nipsey." And she commented, all right, in response to the post he put up. And she said, "You're so special to me, to the world. While we're both still on this planet, I just want to say I love you beyond measure. Even though I get big mad and you trigger the fuck out of me, you make me feel, and I appreciate that. Because I thought I was dead inside, my ego has no say when it comes to you. And my heart has been broken 1,000 times just to expand. It always finds room for you, the good and the bad. I love you from this life to the next and all the other lives we've known each other before. I'ma always talk my shit, but I'ma always have your back." And this is what she posted to Big Sean. And Big Sean didn't reply. As a matter of fact, people close to her said that Big Sean basically ghosted her. He did not respond, and she's not dealing with it very well. And I want people to understand that maybe what happened to Nipsey is affecting some of these people to the point to where maybe they have things that they want to get off their chest. There are people that they really care about. They want those people to know that. Maybe that's where the space that they're in. You know what I'm saying? But I truly feel that Big Sean wants nothing to do with her. He moved out of the home that they shared with each other. He really wants nothing to do with her. And I feel like a lot of these celebrities have two sides to themselves, the side that we see and the side that they don't see. I don't care how attractive you are as a woman. A guy's not going to put up with you that much, especially when he does have options and when he, doesn't need to be with you. I think women get caught up in the fact they think that because they may have, a cute face, a nice body, a guy's going to stay and deal with them. The only type of guy who's going to deal with your BS is a guy who needs you. A guy who doesn't have his own money, his own place to stay. He needs you for everything. That's the type of guy who's going to put up with you. A guy who has his own is not going to put up with you. Doesn't matter how you look. Doesn't, it just doesn't matter, because I think that Jhene probably saw those videos and this situation with Nipsey. I think that she probably was feeling guilty about how the relationship ended and how things ended. I think she felt like she was the one who made it worse. Now, I know there were some people who were defending Jhene, trying to make it seem like Big Sean was the problem. I'm not saying Big Sean didn't have his part to play in that particular situation. Everybody has a part to play. But what it seems to me is that she wants to be with him a lot more than he wants to be with her. I think he's done with her. He didn't respond to her. He ghosted her. He's ready to move on. I think she should do the same thing. Because obviously he would have tried to make it work with her if there wasn't something about her that made Big Sean feel some type of way. He was in a dysfunctional relationship. He talked about being in a dysfunctional relationship just cause, and I think that a lot of us as black men, we get into these relationships, and a lot of times you have black men getting into it because of financial need. A lot of these guys will get with a female because they're just thirsty. They want to be with a female, and they will, pursue her, get with her, and they'll put up with her just because of how she looks. They will have children with these women. These same women that they know are dysfunctional, they're gonna have children with them. So that makes the situation a whole lot worse, man. So maybe it's a good thing Big Sean didn't have a child with her, because that would have made that situation super awkward. Because if he would have been ignoring her and not trying to get back with her, she would have used that child against him. Now, I know that there are going to be people listening to this and they're going to say, well, Jay, you're putting all the blame on her. He had his part to play in why the relationship didn't work. I agree with that. And once again, I'm not saying that Big Sean isn't without fault. Okay? How that relationship started is still a little murky. Okay? But he was able to walk away when he felt like he needed to. And Jhene still hasn't gotten over it. Jhene Aiko is still in love with Big Sean. Big Sean has completely moved on. Big Sean talked openly about how toxic that situation was, but he stayed in it. I don't think he would say that he's blameless. I'm pretty sure he would say he contributed to it, but he walked away. He was able to say, okay, enough of this. But she wants to hang on to that. Now, it could be the fact that he was reportedly he was reportedly hanging out with his ex-girlfriend, Ariana Grande. That could spur on her need to want to get back with him, because we all know women compete with each other. Women can be very jealous towards each other. And if they see that, you're with a female who, let's be real, Ariana is doing a lot better in her career than Jhene. Let's just be real. She may see that, he's trying to upgrade socially. That could be a reason too. But I just wish Jhene would look at it from his standpoint when he's able to say the situation was toxic. She's not willing to say that. She's not willing to go there. She's not willing to be honest. And because I believe she's not being honest about how that relationship was going, this is why Big Sean wants nothing to do with her. He was able to speak truthfully about the relationship. She still has not, but she's in the comment section begging him to return back to her, to not get with no other female. Maybe she thought he would marry her. He probably would have married her, but he felt like the situation wasn't right. Now, do I agree with, not clinging? Do I agree with, you basically stringing a woman on? No, I don't agree with you stringing somebody along. If you don't see a future with that person, don't string them along. That's wrong. That is absolutely wrong. to string along somebody that you don't want to be with. And maybe he did that. And maybe that's why that situation was the way it is. There were rumors that they got engaged a year ago. And I think right after that time period, that's when things, I believe, got rocky. And then there were rumors of breakups. I think what happened was she wanted to marry him, and I think that he got cold feet, or he just wasn't interested. I think he felt like it wasn't going nowhere. But I will say this with Big Sean. Big Sean, I believe, stuck around because of how she looked. Big Sean has never been with an unattractive female. He's always been with a female who, did for herself, had social status. You know what I'm saying? Just look at all the women he's been with. Diverse group. They have a similar look, but diverse as far as career. One was an actress. One was, one was an actress. The other ones were singers, so not that diverse. But you get what I'm saying. You get the gist of what I'm saying. Well, at least you should. At least you should. I look at what's going on in society and how people get with each other off of superficial means, and then when they get together, they're a bad fit for each other. And that's how a lot of relationships are going. When you're dealing with somebody just based only off of how they look, that relationship is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You need more in that dynamic. You can't just date somebody just off of how they look. They have to have qualities. They have to be a decent person, because you're gonna be living with them. But both of you are in the industry. It's gonna be very difficult to have a solid relationship with somebody who's in the industry, unless you both are in it just for the fame and just for the money, and there's no real love there. Not saying that people in the industry can't find love. What I'm saying is, you have to be career goal oriented in that relationship. You're trying to build, careers for yourself, build a legacy, and we don't see that very often. We don't see black people, especially, trying to build legacies. Everybody's so busy trying to build their own self up. They're not thinking about their seed moving forward. And these people have children. You know what I'm saying? You got people who have children, they're still looking towards building themselves up, instead of saying, hey, I want to build for them. I want to build a solid foundation family. You know what I'm saying? So they get in all these dysfunctional relationships with different, especially dudes in the industry, with these women just because of how they look. Even though these women have basically surgically enhanced themselves. And what happens is you get into relationships with these women, and you find out that the only thing they can bring to their relationship is their surgically enhanced ass.